Welcome back. The basketball tournament, it's still going. Round 2, La Familia advances. Going on to round 3, playing Heard That on Tuesday. That's going to be a tough one, Drew.
They're kind of known for the TBT.
They are known for the TBT. They have a balding white man who just shoots the hell out of the ball. That's how you know they're going to be good in this tournament. Zach Gagan, Drew Franklin here. We're rapid reacting to what we just witnessed here in Rupp Arena. Another great game from La Familia. Honestly, I think this game was more exciting than the last one, especially in the second half there. We had a lot of energy plays from Willie Cauley-Stein, guys for some reason trying to dunk on him from the free throw line. It felt like. I don't understand the thought process going through that gentleman's mind. And then you had Daniel Orton, all 290 pounds of him, almost like falling on guys. Okay. I was trying to be generous a little bit, but like fighting and, grabbing with guys on the ground, pumping up the crowd. It was really just a fun atmosphere once again here in Rupp Arena. This has been a joy to cover so far, getting to be, pretty much right next to a lot of these players. We had Alex Poitras here today, EJ For Real, some other older guys came back. About half of the current Kentucky team was here as well. Drew, just give me your first initial thoughts here.
I'm still riding high from Friday night. I was even walking around Saturday in town, and I told my wife, I'm just so happy from the first La Familia game. I knew this would be fun, but I did not know how fun it would be. This trip down memory lane has been amazing. Like Zach said, walk in, first person I see is Alex Poitras. Haven't seen that guy since he played here. I mean, that's kind of when I was starting around KSR. That was really my era, so it's just been good to see all these guys. As for the game, they went down a little early. Wasn't too worried, but it was you could tell Myron even said they hit the "okay, we're professionals" button and took it up another level in the second half. And Zach took my main takeaway right there. The man that tried to dunk on Willie Cauley-Stein, what an idiot. He cocked it back here like he was going to do something. And, I mean, did he not own a television in 2015? I thought everyone knew you did not try to dunk on Willie Cauley-Stein. I don't have a box score, but I think he finished 8 blocks.
8 blocks is what I've been – they were not officially recorded, but 8 blocks is the rumor going around the building.
I mean – Willie's probably on the end of his career. He's looking at the golf courses these days, but you still don't try to dunk on Willie Cauley-Stein. Definitely the highlight of tonight.
Yeah, absolutely was the highlight, but not the highlight player of the game, who was once again Kerem Kanter. Kentucky's own Kerem Kanter. Enes apparently did not make the trip today. Something about flights over the last 48 hours have been, apparently stuff has gone wrong with the internet and has caused things to get delayed. So the plan now is for Enes to be here on Tuesday because Kentucky has advanced. But Kerem Kanter, man, I think he had 19 points in the first half. He finished with around 26, 9 rebounds. He was the go-to player in the whole first half when Kentucky came out pretty slow. They weren't hitting their threes. They were 1 for 11 in the first half. And in typical Rupp Arena form, the opposing team came in shooting threes and making ones that had no business of going in. Eventually, the talent level kind of evened itself out and La Familia ran away. But Kerem Kanter, man.
Yeah.
Is that Kentucky's best player?
Yes, on a team of UK legends and guys that can still really play. They're going to go as far as Kerem Kanter takes him, and I'm not kidding. He was dominating in that first half. No one could guard him, and I was talking with someone right before we started this. If they can just win a few more games, get him a little more exposure on TV, that dude's phone's going to ring. I don't know where he's playing right now, but he's going to get some calls if he continues to play like this. And I think that's why some of the younger guys that still have a few more years left in their career, like a Nate Sestina, Kellen Grady, if this goes on and they play well, come on, Mario, get in here. It's a big opportunity for them beyond TBT, and I'm looking at him especially because he is a very good basketball player. And when they added him, we're kind of like, oh, okay, and this is all right, sure, that's fine. We did not expect him to be the star, but he's been great in both games.
Yeah, Kerem Kanter has legitimately been Kentucky's best player. There he is right here. There he is. Kerem, you want to pop in real quick with us? La Familia's best player through the first 2 games here has not been close. Kerem, let's start off here. They were kind of running the offense through you there in the first half. Just take us through what was going on through your mind, through what was Coach Euless telling you?
Yeah.
Give us a little taste of what was happening.
Well, these last 2 games, I felt like other teams lacked size, so that was the point of emphasis to go inside. And I've been successful last game, and Euless was like, be aggressive, we believe in you, and nobody can guard you out there. So I'm like, I'm going to be aggressive until they bring a double team, and I want to make the right play.
You said something in the press conference I think Kentucky fans would really appreciate. How you followed that Final Four team when your brother wasn't able to play.
Yeah, I mean, I was really sad that my brother didn't get to play. I was a big fan of him. Brendan Knight, Terrence Jones, Deron Lamp. Some of these guys I still, stayed friends, keep in contact. Unfortunately, my brother didn't get to play. I didn't get to play here, but I still appreciate all the fans who embrace me like I'm one of them.
So you're an honorary Wildcat now. Is that how it feels?
I'll take it. Yeah, let's see how far we can go with this group. I mean, I'm having fun playing with unbelievable talent. You know, someone like Eric Bledsoe running the point, and the twins. You know, we're playing alongside Willie Cauley-Stein. It's fun. You know, as a professional, you don't really play organized basketball in the summertime. So this feels like kind of like a March Madness.
Nice. Thanks for crashing our party.
Yeah.
We don't want to keep you from your family.
Will we see Enes here on Tuesday?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully?
I will make that call. He's in Costa Rica with all these flights, all the craziness, madness. He's stuck there right now, but I'll definitely tell him to make the trip. If not, hopefully we make the Louisville game. We can sell enough tickets and host that game here.
There we go.
There we go. Like to hear
This
it.
is now my second favorite Canter.
I will take it. All right, guys.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Kerem.
So that happened.
So we're. Oh, and also Kerem hit the game-winning shot as well in the Elam ending. An extra $1,000 in his pocket. Not that I'm watching him, but he did hit that shot, and that's a new thing I learned. So Brandon Canada hit the game-winning shot on Friday. Kerem hit it today. Any other takes or thoughts that you've got, Mario?
Yeah, I have one big one. The Nawf, I don't know if they have beef that we weren't aware of. They came to fight a little bit. I know at the end it looked like Daniel Orton was the one looking to fight. Beginning of the game, right in front of me, a player falls down. Nate Sestina, instead of running back, goes to help him up. And a teammate comes over, removes his arm, and Nate's like, "Can I not help him up?" And the guy's like, "No." And at that point, I think the tone was set a little bit. There was a lot of extracurricular stuff after plays. Benches were jawing. I know at one point one of the Harrisons was saying, "Bring that on down here," when they were talking over there. So, you think of this as a fun event. Everybody's trying to play for this $1 million prize, but I didn't expect it to be as kind of chippy as it got there.
Well, when you call yourself the Nawf instead of the North, you got to have a little bit of an edge to you, I think.
right.
So, Mario, do you have any takeaways while you've popped in here?
I got 2 words. Nate Sestina. Nate Sestina. Did not tell you guys. He was due for a big game. You know who?
8 from 3 today.
Yes, he was. You know who's going to have another big game next game?
Kareem Canty.
He will have a big game, but there's somebody else who's going to pop
Tell
up.
us about it.
Eric Bledsoe. Stay tuned.
Bledsoe, I think I said this Friday night. Here, you can hold that. So we're going to buy one. I still feel like he could just turn this on at any time he wants. Not that he's, not going hard, but he'll get a look in his eyes at the top of the key. It's kind of like, all right, I'm just going to ISO and go get this done. So I think he's still got a lot of good basketball ahead of him, too.
Well, on that note, he had 2 points in the first half and ended with 16.
Yeah.
So he took over in the second half there. It was him and Willie getting blocks going, kind of relieving the pressure off of Kerem in that second half. And then once they got to the Elam ending, Kentucky, they were up by about 20 points, so it was more or less just putting the finishing touches. You had a Willie dunk, a Nate 3, a Kerem 3, boom, game over. Moving on to round 3 against this Heard That team that is very talented. They've got a bunch of guys. I think it was Drew that was telling me that this team literally just practices all year for this very tournament.
This is like their career. The TBT is what they do for a living.
So, which is, and to give the War Ready, that Auburn team, some credit, they gave them a good fight until the end in the Elam ending when
16-0 run, somebody said.
I think that did happen, yes. So that Heard That team, they really came back at the end there. That's what's fun about the Elam ending. It's not over until you hit that target score. So the clock does not matter at all. But it will be a fun game back here at Rupp Arena, Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Go get your tickets. We'll be here again. It's going to be a lot of fun. So any final parting thoughts here? Or
I'll add that, we're real excited to see the current team at the last game. Not all of them were here this time, but most of them were. They ran it back in the end zone cheering for them again. So again, as fun as it is to see the old guys, it's just as cool to see them, meshing with the new crew as we're kind of
bonding the bridge.
I didn't want to say it again. I was like, you said it on the last rap reaction. Don't say it. Bond that bridge, so to speak.
We'll see you soon.
Go Cats.